Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to our Qeynos starter tutorial guide on how to do questing to get your character from level 1 to about 20. Currently we're at level 12 with our monk. In the previous video I talked about bandit sashes and questing at West Karana in order to get those sashes, but here I'm going to just go through basically a walkthrough on how to get to West Karana from Qeynos Hills. So from Qeynos Hills, you'll see to the east, you'll see the guard tower right here, and that'll lead to a road that'll cut through the mountains, and you'll just walk through that mountain road. And as I said, I like strafe running because it gives you a little bit extra speed. Helps whenever you're just going from place to place. But basically what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be running to where the bandit camp is located at. There are three areas. One is a farmhouse, the other is a bandit camp on top of a hill, and the third spot is a spot where bandits kind of path back and forth, so they'll be walking back and forth in between those two camps. And here is a bard. So I was hoping I could get a Spirit of the Wolf buff. That would be awesome. But just gonna have to run it out. So for this monk, as someone mentioned in the previous video, that the two-hander I was using had a very bad delay for its damage type. So it was damage 12. However, the delay was big. So when you miss hits with something like that, it sucks. And also when you get hits, they're not hard enough to take out the enemy that's, you know, lower than your level. So what I ended up doing was I ended up logging into my mage, going to East Commonlands tunnel and waiting for someone to sell a staff, and I ended up getting this staff right here, which is a magic item, Staff of Battle. I believe it was about 250 plat. Hold on, this bard is talking to me. 1 second. Bandit camp. Bandit camp. So the bard here is talking to me, asking me where I'm going to. Let's see what they gotta do. Chocobo. Anyways, they're high level. So I am, what was I talking about? Staff of Battle. Damage 31, which is much better. Oh, so the bard's gonna help me. See that? So the bard will basically invite me to a party, and then they'll speed me up. So now I'm in a party with the bard. Let me say thanks. So the bard basically gave me increased speed, where that is even faster than so. Wow, bard's got it made. I'm trying to level a bard, but holy crap, that speed is just nuts. LOL, mad speed. Yeah, that's even faster than so. So as you can see, this is one of the things I love about Everquest, is I'm just walking around randomly and this bard's like, hey, let me help you get to where you're going. And they just run me over to the bandit camp. So it's like that, where you have these interactions with people. We're actually helping each other out and just meeting people out in the wild and actually communicating, instead of just going, you know, from place to place, like in a common, you know, like World of Warcraft. Even in classic World of Warcraft, you know, you don't need to talk to people to get stuff done. But in this game, like, helping people out is one of the major factors in the game itself. So anyway, as you see, I'm just going east here, following the road, and then this road's gonna dip into here, and there's gonna be a barn over here. And this is the barn where the first bandit camp is at. So this is the first bandit camp. Good to go. So good to go. So I told the bard I'm good to go. Do a bow emoji. And bard's gonna head out. Alright, so Bard's already going. Alright, so I'm at the bandit camp. This here is a will-o-wisp. This is one of the ones you... Well, no, it's a wandering spirit. So I considered that, and it's going to kill me if I even go near it. So anyway, that's why you want to consider everything you're up against. So these bandits are the same level as me. Some are a little bit lower level. I don't really want to kill the bandits. I just want to show you where they are. So here's the farmhouse. And that's going to be north. In the West Karana map, it's going to be along the main road from west to east and a bit north. And if you pull up a map on Project 1999, which if I have time, I will edit in a pop-up showing the map of West Karana, where I'm located right now. So I'm running, and if I do sense heading, I should be heading north. You can see here there's a bandit pathing. So that bandit walks to that camp and then walks over here and kind of chills in this area here. That's where I was at in the last video. I don't really want to get into any kind of fight right now, because I really don't want to get my ass kicked. I already have a bandit sash, which is the quest item you're going to be wanting to get off these bandits. The drop rate is probably something like 2%, 5%, I don't know. But if you get a group going, you can come to the top of this hill. You could duo it with 2 people, 3 people. You'll go to the top of this hill here, and you'll see those camps there. And in those camps are bandits, and they chain together. So if you attack one, the rest will come after you. So you definitely need to have a group in order to kill those, especially as a melee class like monk. But anyway, this is the camp area where you're going to be running to. So now all we're going to do is run back to Qeynos. And I'm going to open up my bags real quick here and show you bandit sash. That's what you're looking for. So it's a no drop item, similar to the no teeth or no fangs, no drop item. So you're going to roll out. I wonder if I should just open up a fight. No, there's a bandit next to him. So if a mend doesn't work, like if I get into a fight and then the mend doesn't work, I might get my ass kicked. I don't really feel like getting my ass kicked right now, so I'm just gonna run back to Qeynos. And to do that, we're just going to go east. Or sorry, west. West to Qeynos. East to North Karana. So in the Qeynos area of the world of Norath, or the Everquest world, you're going to have Qeynos. Qeynos opens up to Qeynos Hills. Qeynos Hills opens up to Surefall Glade, which is the ranger starting location, and Druid. And that's north. And then if you go east from Qeynos Hills, you're going to be in West Karana. West Karana will lead you to North Karana. And North Karana will lead you to South Karana or East Karana. And East Karana will go through High Pass Hold, which is a place where if you're not leveled up, there's gnolls guarding the path, so there's no way to get through as a lower level. So if you want to get to the other side of the human continent, Antonica, you're going to need someone to teleport you there, such as a druid or a wizard. And those are much easier to get in the common lands because the auction guys are there doing auctions. But anyway, I'll be back once I get to Qeynos, since it's just basically running all the way to Qeynos. We don't really need to put that in the video. So when I get back to Qeynos, I'll show you where to go to get to turn in bandit sashes. Alright, I will be back in a minute. Alright, back, and now I'm back in Qeynos, and geez, where am I? I'm like all the way on the other side of the entrance to Qeynos here. Okay, so I'm going to run into Qeynos. There's the entrance over there. And we're going to be heading to North Qeynos because we want to turn in that bandit sash that we looted from a bandit we killed. And that'll give us experience points and a weapon, a bronze weapon that we can usually just sell. Because, like I said, we want a magic item as our primary weapon so we can kill will-o-wisps. And if you had a magic class, you would be using spells against them, basically. And I believe, like for pet classes, they can do damage to the will-o-wisps as well. So it's only the melee classes that really need a magic weapon in order to do damage to those will-o-wisps. And like I said in the last video, they dropped the greater light stones. Those will give you a container object when you trade it to the NPC in North Karana. You can sell that back for 10 plat. And the regular light stones will give you a book that you can sell for a couple of silver or gold, I believe. So now we are in North Qeynos, and we're going to take this path. Go around here, go through the Lime Mains Tavern. We're going to go this way. We're going to go this way. This is where we went for the Knoll Fangs up here, but we're going to keep going. You should see this guy Walton Groff running around. If you don't, it's just this little cubby here. Normally we went this way to get to the turn in those moonstones for the ale, but we're going to go this way. So we go this way. You're going to see these two guys standing here. Chestguard Sweden is the guy we want. Sidwin. Chestguard Sidwin. So if you hail him, he'll say, are you a citizen or a visitor? You could say, I am a citizen. Okay. Keynos. Let's try it again. Let's hail him again. I am a citizen of Qeynos. Then I would urge you to attend daily services at the Temple of Thunder. You are a member of the Thunder, are you not? I am lost. Then study and spread the words of Karana the Rainkeeper. May all the storms in your heart. You are young to the world just as Cheslin is. Who is Cheslin? My son Cheslin is currently training to be a Qeynos guard. Playing games of warriors and dragons. He was doing his first patrol on Qeynos Hills. If you're near there, I would appreciate it if you would watch and see him safely through his first patrols. Tell him I sent you. So that seems like a different quest. Let me go to P99. Bandit Sash. Bandit Sashes. And that is the NPC to turn it into, but I guess there's another quest before that where he's supposed to do something for his son. But anyway, if you give him a bandit sash, Chestguard Sidwin again, give him a bandit sash and he'll give you a bronze weapon and some XP. So that's pretty much how you do bandit sashes. So you're going to go back and forth between West Karana bandits and this guy, and you're just going to keep doing that. And this guy's a vendor. You can sell him the sword right back. You see you get 3 plat for it. Not bad for our character starting out. So you could get your main source of plat starting out through that method. But yeah, that's about it. So the next video is going to be me doing the will-o-wisps in order to get the greater light stones. And then I'm going to run all the way to North Karana and turn those in and basically show you the cycle that I normally use to get a lot of plat and a lot of experience points doing that part of the quest guide. So pretty much as you level, there's going to be different items that you can loot, and those items can be turned into an NPC, and then that NPC will give you gold and experience points. And that goes a far way. Once you get into the later levels, like the 40s and the 50s, you're pretty much just killing mobs at that point just to get another level. It doesn't really matter at that point. But as you're in the lower levels, you know, you get going up to 30, you're going to be doing these, you know, quests looking for items and turning them in and stuff like that. So I'm trying to show you basically, if you start in Qeynos, this is the way to do it to level, you know, most efficiently. Unless, of course, you have people you want to play with who can group with you, and then you can really just tear through the game. You can go to dungeons and tear through the entire dungeon, you know, stuff like that. But this is just like a start. This is a guide for like a starting out person. You know, you're starting out, you haven't played EverQuest before, or you played before and you just want a refresher on some of the turn-in quests that give you XP and gold and plat, you know, so you can get started. But anyway, that will do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.